height and body shape is important on the pageant. Why do you think so?
Well, sorry, Paula, definitely it's not important. Height and body shape is no longer important in pageants. As I mentioned kanina, what is more important is that you have a prepared mind, a determined heart, and a strong will to be able to do what you want, to express yourself, showcase yourself to the people, and at the same time inspire others to be what they wanted to be their best versions, and at the same time be able to do some things that will have positive impacts to other people.
I agree. Kailangan
Diba?
talaga pag ano, hindi naman, it's not about the body shape, it's not about the height, it's about yung mindset mo. Kung ano yung merong mindset ka, kailangan
Yes.
prepared ka talaga. Yung utak mo prepared sa competition at the same time talaga, kilala mo ang sarili mo.
Yes, and I think for me, what is really more important now is the capacity of the contenders, of the contestants, capacities in a way that on how capable they are to do the things that will not only benefit the organization but also of course the whole country, because at the end of the day what you will be doing is to represent our country in the whole world or in the whole universe, so you must have that capacities.
Totoo. Sabi ni Marie Chris, kapag pumunta daw siya sa Laguna, ang buko pie daw talaga ang pupuntahan niya.
And let me know when you are here in Laguna, especially in San Pablo City, if I have time. Why don't we go around San Pablo
meron ba tayo
City?
yung ispasol? Yung ispasol ba yun?
Yes!
Yung mapundo?
Yes! That's one
Ispasol.
of the best delicacy that we can have during merienda. Sasabayan mo siya ng kape. Diba?
Tapos masarap din ang mga puto bongbong sa amin sa Binyan, Laguna. Masarap yung
Here
mga
din
puto
sa San
bongbong.
Pablo. Yes.
Sa San Pablo din. Tapos meron pang
Pag
mga,
Christmas
basta marami,
season
may
na,
mga
no?
mami-mamihan pa dyan sa Kalamba, na dinadayo. Maraming pagkain sa Laguna, guys.
Correct. If you want more kakanin, meron tayong mga sinukmane, kalamay, di ba?
Diyos ko, ang mga Laguna, maraming maglalatik dyan. Sabi niya kasi yung importante ba yung height saka yung body shape. Tapos ang sinasabi niya, bakit daw requirements ang body shape saka yung height sa pageant?
Well, Paula, to be honest, those requirements will still depend on the organization. But if you've seen, as I mentioned, pageants nowadays are tremendously evolving compared to the past pageants, and now there are so many pageants that are no longer have any height requirements. When you apply to them, before you have to have like 5'6", 5'8" in height, but now you'll see contestants competing, even winning, who are just 5'4", 5'2", because height is just a number. What is more important is your might and will to try and represent whoever you wanted to represent.
Saka siguro, parang dito na lang din yan, dagdag ko lang. Kaya minsan kasi, yung babae kasi magandang tignan kapag matangkad. Pero wag nating kakalimutan na hindi naman purkit matangkad, kailangan siya na yung manalo. Alalahanin natin, Demi Peter, hindi siya ganong kaganda, katangkadan, pero siya ang nanalo, diba? Miss Universe. Yes. Kung makikita niyo lang siya sa personal, siguro mga 5'6" lang or 5'5" yung height niya. Tapos, alam niyo, sobrang liit lang niya, pero ang face, Diyos ko, nakakaloka. Sobrang
ganda. But at the same time, it's not just her face as well. When Demi competed and at the same time wrapped the Q&A portion, you can see how confident she is, regardless of her height or regardless of how she looks. What really shined to her is her confidence, her aura, her strong determination, diba? Her burning fire to win that crown and title and make a difference.
Paano naman kasi talaga, Miss Universe is about confident.
Yes. And pageants nowadays are being more inclusive. That's one of the things that I also noticed. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be this height, you don't have to be at this shape, you don't have to have this color of skin, even the hairstyling. We are seeing women who are joining now with short hair, and they are they are competing, and some of them are winning, like our current Miss Universe title holder, Zabini, right? So it's pageants are no longer just about the physical aspects, physical features of the candidates now.
Sabi ni Maridel, beauty and brain, good luck, and God bless you.
Oh,
We
thank you. Thank you, Tita. That's my Tita, friend of our family.
pag-usapan natin ng ring light. Nagsimula na
Oh,
nung last week. Ay nako,
napanood nyo na ba?
aaminin ko sa iyo, naiyak ako.
Thank you so
Alam mo
much.
kung bakit? Naiyak ako kasi, nag-interview kasi ako ng mga girls. Iba-iba kayo ng istorya, iba-iba kayo ng backstory. Sa bawat backstory ninyo, pinapakinggan ko yun ng maayos. Tapos na-experience ko, nararamdaman ko kayo sa pag-interview ko. Nakikilala ko kayo, nararamdaman ko kayo, lahat kayo gusto niyo ng corona. Pero hindi lang may pandemic kasi tayong pinagdadaanan. Mahirap magdesisyon kung itutuloy mo po ba to o sa sobrang tagal na nung pageant, parang ang hirap kasi hindi natin alam kung ano ba, ilalaban pa ba natin to or kasi nawawalan ng trabaho yung iba. Naiintindihan ko yung sitwasyon. Pero nakaka-proud kayo kasi sa kabila ng sitwasyon na pinagdadaanan natin, hindi kayo tumigil, hindi kayo give up sa pangarap ninyo.
Yes. Yes. Kasi for me, quitting was never an option. Because if I quit, it's like losing the number of different opportunities that I can have when I continue this journey, and losing the number different people that I could have inspired during this journey. And if I will win the Miss Universe Philippines crown. And I don't want to lose those. Tuloy lang natin ang laban. To be honest, Sam, before the pandemic happened, I opted to let go of my job. Yes, I'm currently also unemployed. It was very untimely because at that time I had to choose between my work and at the same time this journey. And then COVID happened. So, truth be told, which was mentioned in one of the portion of our Ring Light series, it's also financially burdening, diba? Mentally and
Totoo.
emotionally, kasi especially if you are somehow looking at how can you possibly cope up with the daily needs in your life. But if you will remain strong and at the same time steadfast, appreciate and be grateful on what you have and what you are grateful, you will be able to keep yourself composed in this situation.
Totoo naman, naniniwala ako dun. Saka naiintindihan ko talaga yung mga boses ng girls habang nagsasalita. Parang syempre naiintindihan ko talagang hindi ganun biro ngayon maglabas ng pera para sa isang pageant. Alam mo yun, yung ang daming concern, tapos may pinagdaanan.
And even at the same time, because somehow when I was starting the national pageant journey, I was somehow looking on, of course, getting sponsors and support from other people. It could be, of course, sometimes through financial support, di ba? And at this time, kasi sobrang nakaka rin manghingi or to ask for sponsorship, because we all know that for everyone this is a very challenging time. So we really have to be creative in this time on how we will be able to cope up with the situation. And I'm very happy that I am taking this journey still together with the other ladies na kasama ko na nag-umpisa pa lang. Simula na nag-umpisa kami.
Alam mo, dun nga, na-proud ako sa inyo. Kaya
Thank you
kanina,
so
yung
much.
pinapanood ko yun ng last time, sabi ko, ay, nakakatuwa naman. Na-interview ko siya, nalaman ko kung ano yung pinaglalaban niya dito. Tapos, alam mo, gawa kayong inspirasyon sa amin na huwag kayong tumigil. Kahit may pinagdadaanan tayo, ituloy lang natin yung buhay. Ayun yung naging mensahe sa akin nung nakita ko nung linggo sa Ring Lights.
And actually, that is also one of the messages that we also wanted to reach other people, that whatever situation that we are put into, especially the bad situation, we should never give up, especially on our dreams. We should continue in fighting for it, because life is actually a battle, diba? And if you give up, you will definitely be the one who will lose.
Exactly, totoo yun. So yun, kaya mabuhay kayo. Mabuhay ka, Joanne.
Mabuhay tayong lahat. Mabuhay ang Pilipino. Mabuhay ang universe. Because I am also inspired seeing a lot of stories from different people, not only from the Lagunense, but to also stories from different Filipinos, not only here in our country, around the world, and not only Filipinos, everyone, diba, who is continuously staying strong and fighting and remaining steadfast in this situation that we are into. Definitely, Sam, I'm also hoping and of course praying that we will heal as one.
Totoo. Ayun. So, laban lang, di ba? So, anong aabangan namin sa'yo dito sa ring light?
Well, Sam, our ring light series is already starting, and this Sunday it will be our episode 2. And as you saw in our teaser at the end of the episode 1, we will have our hair and makeup challenge. The ring light series is not just about the things that we have done before the lockdown, but also the things that we were doing during the pandemic. Because despite the situation, the organization was able to provide us different learning experiences, allowing us to be the phenomenal women that we can be. So there are so many challenges that you can look at you can be excited to look at after, as well as our learning journeys. You will be able to see, of course, our pre-pageant and, of course, our coronation night. So I hope everyone will be able to tune in our ring light series, because when you tune in, it's not just you seeing our journey, but also helping us help different people and organization, because each and every candidate has their own personal beneficiary. And on my end, it will be Susette, who is a student whom I really wanted to help during this difficult time to be able to continue her studies and at the same time learn effectively. And of course, our partner organizations such as WWF, AHA Learning Center, the Philippine Fashion Coalition, and the Philippine Covenant Archive. So please, especially those who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe na because you might be missing a lot in our journey if you haven't subscribed yet.
Ano ba to? Every Sunday ba siya lalabas? Once a week lang siya or twice a week?
Once a week, Sam. Up to the coronation.
So every Sunday.
Yes.
So
yes.
8 episodes siya. Abot ba siya ng 8 episodes ng coronation?
Yes. But you just wait for the announcement in Miss Universe Philippines official Facebook page, as well as Instagram page for any possible changes. But definitely we will pull off the 8th episode of the Ring Light series to complete our journey.
Jo, ang tanong ko lang, ato na, kung ikaw magiging top 5 finalist sa Miss Universe Philippines 2020, sino yung gusto mong 4 na makakasama mo dito na talagang masasabi mo naman, sige, makikipaglaban talaga ako sa kanila?
Ang hirap naman! Oh, wow!
At mangyayari naman yun. Mangyayari talaga yun sa coronation night. Pero yung ikaw, yung sarili mong guess, sino yung sa palagay mong 4 na makakasama mo sa top 5? Isa ka na doon. So, 4 na lang.
Well, I think for me personally, because I follow all my sisters in this journey, and I've seen how everyone really worked hard, not only in preparing for the pageant, developing themselves, but also in reaching out and making sure that they are being good ambassador of their certain causes, and at the same time, the people that they are representing. I think if there will be 4, napakahirap, Sam, but I think Eliza Molina will be there, Michelle Gomabo will be there, Isabella Galleria will be there. Please, looking forward to her recovery. Yes, and the last one I think will be Pauline Amalings of Bohol.
Wow, ang titindi ng mga makakalaban mo.
Yes!
Diba?
Grabe,
that's
the set of contenders that we have in this first batch of Miss Universe Philippines are really amazing.
Totoo naman yon. Kahit ako masasabi ko, lahat kayo ay bongga. Destiny na talaga yung magdadala sa inyo sa corona.
Correct.
So,
because
na.
everyone are really deserving of winning the Miss Universe Philippines crown.
Totoo. Lahat ng girls may quality po talaga sila. Iba-iba po talaga yung mga ipinapakita nila dito na laban nila sa Miss Universe Philippines 2020. But guys, maniwala kayo. Lahat ng girls na kandidata deserve manalo ng corona ng Miss Universe Philippines.
Pwede if only we have that number of crowns, diba, and titles, we can. Everyone.
But ngayon pa lang, panalo na kayo. Naniniwala ako. Sa determinasyon na ginawa ninyo, sa hindi kayo sumuko sa competition na to, ngayon pa lang ay winner na kayo.
And with the experiences that we have, the opportunities that the organization provided us, the reach that we were able to have, all the growth and the learning and how we develop in this journey, these are actually the most important winning thing that we receive in this journey or in this competition. Because, Sam, I can say that all of us have evolved tremendously then from the start of the competition to up to now, and very excited what we will be showing to everyone, especially on the preliminary and coronation night.
Totoo. Hindi lang po sila basta-basta kandidata. Talagang masasabi natin, they are phenomenal women.
Thank you, Sam. And thank you, everyone, for supporting us. You, Sam, I've been seeing your poses, as well as SB Crown Pageant, for supporting the ladies, every one of us. Maraming salamat. And of course, to our viewers, to my fellow na mga taga Laguna, to all the Filipinos, and even other people from other countries who have been supporting, sharing their love and support to us. Maraming salamat po.
Siyempre, hindi pa tayo tapos.
Oh,
so,
God,
5. Pumili tayo ng 5.
Okay.
Pumili tayo ng 5. So, yung 5 na yon, kukuha pa ng 3. Isa ka na doon sa 3. Sino yung 2?
So it's like I'm one of the judges, okay, on the coronation night. I think I'll have, it's a tough 5. Judging the top 5 will be very tough. Kasi tough na nga talaga. The situation will be very tough. Well, one will be me, I think Michelle Gumaba will be there, and Eliza Malinaw.
Okay, so 3 na lang kayo. Paano mo kukonvinsihin ang judges na ikaw ang piliin nilang maging Miss Universe Philippines 2020?
Oh, well, actually, Sam, that will be the first time that the judges will be able to see me, and as much as I really wanted to show them the whole me, I will be given a very short time. I will just tell them that being a Miss Universe Philippines is not just about being the image and spokesperson of a certain brand, of a phenomenal brand. It's about being able to represent our country to an international stage, being able to uphold the spirit of every Filipinos, to spearhead and initiate movements and causes that will uplift the morale and the confidence of people. And for us to be able to do that, one must have, as I mentioned kanina, a prepared mind, a determined heart, and a strong will to do that, to have that capacities. And that person is me, because I am and I can.
Bongga! Diyos ko, manalo! Galing ha! Tapos ito na. In your opinion, what is the core value being Miss Universe Philippines 2020?
Core value? Just one core value? I think one of the main core value of being a Miss Universe Philippines is patriotism. It's being able to embrace that Filipino blood, and at the same time Filipino culture, traditions, and creativity and talents that we have, to be able to support and provide for our co-Filipinos, to represent the Filipinos in the world, in the universe, and to be able to always seek for what is best the best interests for the Filipinos and for our country.
Panalo, mabuhay ka, Joanne.
Thank you. Because Miss Universe Philippines, it should be about the Philippines and the Filipinos.
But Joanne, how do you want people remember you for this competition, Miss Universe Philippines 2020?
Well, Sam, I wanted people to remember me not because because of my pretty face or because I have a good set of body, not even on how I speak. I just want people to remember me on what are the things. I want people to remember me for the things that I will be doing or I have done. I wanted people to remember me on how I inspired them and motivated them, especially on a difficult time, and to be the best version or to be the person that they really wanted to be.
Joanne, why you should
Yes.
be the next Miss Universe Philippines 2020?
Sam, my question for you, your question will be answered by another question. Why not?
Exactly. Why
And
not? Maganda ako, Diyosa ako,
Hindi naman.
phenomenal woman ako.
Why not? Because I can. And as I mentioned, I am and I will be. And I will be showing it to everyone on the upcoming days up to the coronation night why I deserve to become the next or the first ever Miss Universe Philippines.
Bongga, panalo.
Thank you, Sam.
Ayun. Mabuhay
Thank you,
ka,
Sam.
Joanne.
Mabuhay ka,
Napakagaling.
Sam.
Oo. Mabuhay ang Miss Laguna. Joanne, isa na lang. Anong mensahe mo bilang Miss Universe Philippines 2020 Laguna? Anong gusto mong ibigay na mensahe sa mga kababayan natin na may pinagdadaanan ngayon sa pandemic na to? Anong gusto mong ibahagi sa kanilang mensahe? So, bilang Miss Universe Philippines Laguna, Joanne Flores.
To all of our kababayans, especially those from Laguna, I know this is a very difficult time, but as many people say, nothing is permanent in this world except for change. And when change happened, it is very important that we have a prepared mind and well-being to be able to cope up with it and deal with it so that we will be able to adapt from it and grow and learn from it. Changes should not break us down or break us apart, but only build us up and together as a humanity and as one Philippines. So if you are in a situation where you are losing hope, finding this situation very, very tiring, very dark, always remember that things will change. This is just temporary. This is not permanent. Better days will definitely come along our way.
Bongga.
Thank you, Sam.
Maraming
And
salamat.
I hope that everyone will be able to embrace that wag tayong mawala ng pag-asa. Wag nating hayaan na itong sitwasyon na nasaan man tayo ngayon ay sirain tayo, break us down. It should only teach us, remind us of what the things that we should be grateful for, of the things that we have, what we don't have. But definitely, this will not be permanent. This is just temporary.